Long before the first Europeans set eyes on the Amazon, this vast rainforest was home to thriving civilizations. Indigenous peoples shaped the land for thousands of years, cultivating crops, creating rich terra preta soils, and leaving behind mysterious geoglyphs etched into the earth. Far from being untouched wilderness, the Amazon was a living mosaic of human ingenuity and natural abundance. In 1541, Spanish explorer Francisco de Orellana became the first European to journey down the Amazon River. He wrote of fierce tribes of women warriors, inspiring the river's name, the Amazon. The Amazon rainforest, the largest tropical forest on Earth, covers more than 5.5 million square kilometers. It is home to 1 in every 10 known species, a living treasure trove of plants and animals found nowhere else. Here, the air is thick with heat and moisture. Rivers the size of seas carve their way through endless jungle. And the rhythm of rain dictates the very heartbeat of life. Towering trees rise above the canopy, clouds form and drift, and entire ecosystems unfold layer by layer, from the forest floor to the emergent giants. In this video, we'll take you on a journey deep into the Amazon rainforest, exploring its incredible wildlife, its unique climate of heat and rain, the fascinating history of this vast jungle, and so much more. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us for more amazing documentaries. Now, let's begin our adventure with the first chapter, The Wildlife of the Amazon. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to do so and join us on this journey. Now, let's begin our adventure by exploring the incredible wildlife of the Amazon. In the depths of the Amazon rainforest, the jaguar, Panthera onca, reigns as a silent and powerful predator, moving with a stealth that belies its strength. The jaguar's build is compact yet muscular, its fur patterned with rosettes that blend into the dappled light of the forest. As the largest cat in the Americas, it commands both land and water. Able to swim effortlessly, pursue prey in rivers, and crush shells and bones with a bite among the strongest of big cats. These solitary animals maintain territories spanning many square kilometers, marking boundaries through scent, scratch marks, and other signs rarely noticed by human eyes. Female jaguars raise cubs alone. The young are born blind and helpless, spending much of their early life hidden and protected until they develop the skills needed for hunting and survival. In the rivers of the Amazon lives the giant otter, the rainforest's master hunter. At nearly 6 feet long, it glides through the water with speed and power. But what makes it truly remarkable is teamwork. Giant otters live in close families, hunting fish together and guarding their territory with loud, piercing calls. Fierce, intelligent, and united, they rule the waterways of the Amazon. On the riverbanks of the Amazon, the capybara, world's largest rodent, grazes peacefully. Weighing over 100 pounds, these gentle herbivores live in groups, always alert to danger. Jaguars, caimans, and anacondas stalk them, but the capybara has a secret escape: water. Strong swimmers, they slip beneath the surface, vanishing from predators. Calm and resilient, the capybara is a true survivor of the Amazon. High in the canopy of the Amazon, a slow and gentle creature makes its home: the sloth. Moving at just a fraction of the speed of most animals, the sloth has evolved to conserve energy in a world where survival depends on patience. With long claws and a strong grip, it spends most of its life hanging upside down, feeding on leaves that few others can digest. Its slow movements and greenish fur, often covered in algae, make it nearly invisible to predators like harpy eagles and jaguars. Though it may seem lazy, the sloth's strategy is brilliant. By blending perfectly into its surroundings and keeping energy use to a minimum, it thrives where speed would mean certain danger. In the Amazon rainforest, survival is not always about strength or speed. Sometimes it's about stillness. In the vibrant canopy of the Amazon rainforest, few birds capture attention quite like the toucan. With its oversized, brightly colored beak, the toucan is one of the rainforest's most iconic residents. That bill may look heavy, but it's surprisingly light. Made of hollow keratin, it helps regulate body temperature and pluck fruit from branches too small to support the bird's weight. Toucans are expert fruit eaters, playing a vital role in the Amazon's ecosystem. As they fly from tree to tree, they scatter seeds across the forest floor, ensuring new life takes root in the dense jungle. Yet their diet is not limited to fruit. Toucans will also eat insects, eggs, and even small reptiles, making them resourceful survivors. Living in flocks, these social birds fill the canopy with chatter, their croaks and calls echoing through the rainforest. Their striking appearance is not just for show. It helps toucans recognize one another in the thick greenery and may even intimidate rivals. But life here is not without danger. Harpy eagles and snakes lurk nearby, ready to strike. Still, with keen awareness, powerful flight, and the safety of the flock, the toucan continues to thrive. Brilliant, adaptable, and essential, the toucan is more than a symbol of the Amazon. It is one of its great caretakers. After the toucan, another icon of the Amazon skies takes flight: the macaw. With feathers bursting in shades of scarlet, blue, and gold, macaws are among the most striking birds on Earth. These powerful flyers roam the canopy in pairs or flocks, their calls echoing across miles of rainforest. Macaws are more than just beautiful. They are vital to the Amazon's survival. Feeding on fruits, nuts, and seeds, they act as gardeners of the forest, scattering seeds wherever they go. Their strong beaks can crack even the toughest shells, allowing them to eat what few others can. Bonded for life, macaw pairs are symbols of loyalty, seen flying side by side, grooming and sharing food. But beauty comes with danger. Harpy eagles and humans threaten their survival. Still, their intelligence, strength, and dazzling colors secure their place as one of the rainforest's most unforgettable residents. Beneath the surface of the Amazon's rivers lurks a fish with a fierce reputation: the piranha. Armed with razor-sharp teeth and a powerful bite, they are expert hunters, feeding on fish, insects, and sometimes larger prey. Though feared for feeding frenzies, Most piranhas are cautious, striking only when food is scarce or blood is in the water. Small but formidable, the piranha remains one of the Amazon's most legendary predators. In the forests of South America, the armadillo roams the undergrowth, protected by its remarkable armor. Its bony shell, made of tough plates, shields it from predators, and when threatened, some species roll into a tight ball. By day, it digs through soil with powerful claws, searching for insects, grubs, and roots. Small, elusive, yet perfectly adapted, the armadillo is nature's living tank. High in the Andes, a relative of the llama has been a companion to people for thousands of years, the alpaca. Gentle and social, alpacas live in herds, grazing on mountain grasses. Their soft, warm fleece is prized worldwide, making them vital to Andean culture and survival. Calm, resilient, and beautifully adapted to thin mountain air, the alpaca is one of South America's most treasured animals. In the grasslands and forests of South America, including the edges of the Amazon, a strange yet remarkable creature wanders, the giant anteater. With no teeth and a tongue over 2 feet long, it feeds almost entirely on ants and termites, tearing open nests with powerful claws. Its shaggy coat and slow walk may seem harmless, but when threatened, those claws can fend off even jaguars. Unique and specialized, the anteater is one of nature's most extraordinary insect hunters. High in the treetops of the Amazon, the squirrel leaps with speed and agility. Feeding on fruits, nuts, and seeds, it plays a vital role in spreading life across the forest. Always alert, its sharp eyes and quick reflexes help it escape predators like snakes and birds of prey. Small but essential, the squirrel is a lively thread in the vast web of the rainforest. In the depths of the Amazon rainforest lives the bullet ant, an insect small in size but legendary in power. At nearly an inch long, it carries a sting so intense it is said to feel like being shot, with pain that can last an entire day. Found high in the canopy, bullet ants live in organized colonies, feeding on other insects and fiercely defending their nests. Despite their terrifying reputation, they do not attack unless provoked. For the Sateramawe people of Brazil, this ant is part of a coming-of-age ritual, where young men wear gloves filled with dozens of stinging ants to prove their courage. Feared, respected, and woven into human culture, the bullet ant is a reminder that in the Amazon, even the smallest creatures can command immense respect. In the slow, winding rivers of the Amazon, the green anaconda moves like a shadow. This is the heaviest snake on Earth, growing more than 20 feet in length and weighing over 200 kilograms. Perfectly adapted to water, it stalks silently beneath the surface, waiting to ambush prey that ventures too close. With astonishing strength, it coils around victims such as capybaras, caimans, and even jaguars, squeezing until escape is impossible. Despite their fearsome image, anacondas rarely threaten humans, preferring the cover of swampy backwaters. For centuries, they have inspired myths and legends, representing both fear and mystery in the rainforest. As a top predator, The green anaconda plays a vital role in keeping river ecosystems balanced. Amid the dense canopy of the Amazon, flashes of brilliant color reveal one of the forest's most delicate wonders, the butterfly. With more species here than anywhere else on Earth, the Amazon is a paradise for these fragile insects. Among the most famous is the blue morpho, its shimmering wings reflecting light like liquid metal as it glides between the trees. Butterflies are more than just beauty. They pollinate flowers, feed on minerals from riverbanks, and serve as prey for countless animals, linking them deeply into the food chain. Their colors serve many purposes: camouflage, warning signals, or dazzling displays to confuse predators. In a forest filled with giants, the butterfly may seem small, yet its presence is vital, spreading life and color throughout the jungle. Graceful, fleeting, and essential. Butterflies are living jewels of the Amazon rainforest. Though the Amazon is a freshwater world, it is home to one of the ocean's most formidable hunters, the bull shark. Unlike most sharks, the bull shark can survive in both saltwater and freshwater. Traveling from the Atlantic Ocean deep into the Amazon River. Stocky, powerful, and aggressive, it is among the few shark species capable of thriving in rivers, where it preys on fish, turtles, and even mammals that stray too close to the water. Bull sharks are responsible for more attacks on humans worldwide than any other shark, earning them a fierce reputation. Yet in the Amazon, encounters are rare, as the murky waters conceal their presence. As a predator that crosses boundaries between ocean and river, the bull shark is a symbol of adaptability and raw strength, a reminder that in the Amazon, danger can come from unexpected places. In the treetops of the Amazon, capuchin monkeys swing and chatter, their intelligence making them one of the rainforest's most fascinating primates. Small but quick, they live in social groups where grooming, communication, and cooperation are key to survival. Capuchins are skilled foragers, using rocks to crack nuts, sticks to dig out insects, and sharp eyes to find fruits hidden in the canopy. Their resourcefulness has earned them a reputation as some of the cleverest monkeys in the New World. Yet life is not without danger. Hawks, snakes, and jaguars prowl nearby, forcing the monkeys to rely on sharp calls and teamwork to stay safe. Playful, curious, and endlessly inventive, capuchin monkeys reflect the intelligence and adaptability needed to thrive in the Amazon's complex world, proving that survival here belongs not only to the strongest, but also to the smartest. Along the flooded edges of the Amazon River, the elegant egret stands motionless, a white silhouette against the green of the forest. With long legs and a slender neck, it wades silently through shallow waters, waiting with perfect patience for the flicker of a fish or the ripple of a frog. In an instant, its sharp bill strikes with lightning speed, securing its meal. Egrets are expert hunters, feeding on fish, amphibians, and even small reptiles. And their graceful presence is a familiar sight along riverbanks and lakes. Beyond their beauty, they play an important role in keeping aquatic ecosystems in balance. In the heart of the Amazon, where every creature competes for survival, the egret thrives with a simple but powerful strategy: stillness, precision, and elegance. High above the canopy of the Amazon soars one of the most powerful birds of prey on Earth, the harpy eagle. With talons larger than a grizzly bear's claws and wings built for maneuvering through dense trees, this raptor is the undisputed king of the rainforest skies. It hunts monkeys, sloths, and other arboreal creatures, swooping silently from above with incredible force. Despite its size, the harpy eagle is remarkably agile, able to twist and dive through narrow gaps in the canopy in pursuit of prey. Revered by indigenous cultures and feared by the forest's animals, the harpy eagle symbolizes strength and precision. Yet it is also vulnerable, threatened by habitat loss as the rainforest is cleared. Both fearsome and majestic, the harpy eagle is a living emblem of the Amazon's untamed power. In the dense gardens of the Amazon, the hummingbird dazzles with wings that beat faster than the eye can follow. Some species flutter up to 80 times per second, allowing them to hover in mid-air like tiny helicopters. Their jewel-toned feathers flash emerald, ruby, and sapphire as they dart between flowers, sipping nectar with their long, slender beaks. Beyond their beauty, hummingbirds are vital pollinators, spreading life from plant to plant in the rainforest. Though small and delicate, they are fierce defenders of their feeding territories, chasing away rivals with astonishing speed. In a world of giants, the hummingbird proves that size is no barrier to strength, playing an essential role in keeping the Amazon in bloom. At the heart of the Amazon lies the Laguna, shimmering lagoons formed by rivers, rainfall, and seasonal floods. These still waters mirror the emerald canopy, creating a refuge for countless creatures. Piranhas, caimans, and electric eels patrol beneath the surface, while herons, egrets, and jacanas glide across the edges in search of food. During the dry season, lagunas shrink, concentrating fish and drawing predators from miles around. For local communities, they are a source of life, offering fish, water, and a pathway through the forest. These tranquil pools may appear peaceful, but they are vibrant theaters of survival, where predator and prey meet in delicate balance. The Amazon's lagunas are not just bodies of water. They are cradles of biodiversity, sustaining the pulse of the rainforest. Perched patiently above winding streams, the kingfisher waits, its bright plumage glinting in the sunlight. With sharp eyes, it tracks the movement of fish below, before diving headfirst in a blur of blue and orange. Emerging with its catch, it displays the precision of a master hunter. Kingfishers are more than just striking birds. They are symbols of the Amazon's connection between sky and water. Found along rivers, lakes, and lagoons, they help control fish populations and bring balance to aquatic ecosystems. Their presence is a reminder that survival here is not only about strength, but about patience, timing, and perfect adaptation to a watery world. Deep on the forest floor, armies of leafcutter ants march in endless lines, each carrying a green fragment many times its size. But they are not eating the leaves. Instead, they bring them underground to cultivate fungus, their true food source. This farming system, perfected over millions of years, makes leafcutter ants one of the most advanced societies in the insect world. With millions of individuals working together, their colonies rival human cities in scale and organization. Soldiers defend the trails, while workers harvest and nurture the fungal gardens. Though tiny, their collective strength shapes the rainforest itself, recycling plant material and enriching the soil. In the Amazon, the leafcutter ant is proof that survival often depends on cooperation, and that even the smallest creatures can engineer entire ecosystems. Among the tangled branches of the Amazon canopy, the marmoset monkey leaps and chatters, one of the smallest primates in the world. With their expressive faces, claw-like nails, and curious eyes, marmosets are endlessly active, living in tight-knit family groups. They feed on insects, fruit, and even tree sap, gnawing into bark with specialized teeth to drink the sweet liquid. Social bonds are key to their survival. Parents, siblings, and even older offspring help care for the young, creating a cooperative family unit rare among primates. But danger lurks everywhere. Snakes, hawks, and wild cats stalk the trees, forcing marmosets to stay alert and agile. Playful yet vulnerable, these tiny monkeys embody the delicate balance of life in the Amazon, where survival depends on unity, speed, and constant vigilance. Gliding high above the winding rivers of the Amazon, the osprey is a master of the skies and one of the greatest fish hunters in the bird world. With sharp eyesight, it can spot a fish swimming beneath the water's surface from over 100 feet in the air. In a sudden dive, the osprey plunges talons first, piercing the water and emerging with its prey gripped tightly in curved claws, uniquely adapted for holding slippery fish. Unlike many raptors, the osprey relies almost entirely on fish for survival, making rivers, lakes, and lagoons its perfect hunting grounds. Migrating across continents, some ospreys travel thousands of miles, yet the Amazon provides them with an abundant sanctuary. Graceful in flight, but ruthless in the hunt, the osprey demonstrates the perfect harmony of strength, precision, and adaptation. On the forest floor of the Amazon, hidden among leaves and branches, waits the praying mantis, an insect assassin disguised in plain sight. With long, folded forelegs resembling hands in prayer, it blends seamlessly with foliage until prey ventures too close. In a lightning strike, its spiked arms snap forward, trapping insects, frogs, or even small lizards in an inescapable grip. The mantis is a master of patience and camouflage, using stillness as its greatest weapon. But it is also notorious for its fierce mating behavior, where the female may consume the male after reproduction, ensuring strength for the next generation. In the Amazon's world of predators, the praying mantis proves that size matters little compared to stealth, timing, and deadly precision. Bright and small, the poison dart frog is one of the Amazon's most striking yet deadly creatures. Its skin glows in vivid shades of yellow, red, and blue. A warning to predators that even a single touch can be lethal. These frogs secrete powerful toxins, strong enough in some species to stop the heart of a large animal. Indigenous tribes once used their venom to tip blow darts, giving the frog its name. Despite their danger, poison dart frogs play a vital role in controlling insect populations and serve as indicators of rainforest health. Beauty and danger fuse perfectly in this tiny amphibian, proving that in the Amazon, survival often hides in the smallest forms. In the treetops of the Amazon, the parakeet fills the air with flashes of green and bursts of chatter. Traveling in large flocks, these small parrots move together in dazzling displays of coordination. They feed on fruits, seeds, and blossoms, spreading the forest's life with every meal as they scatter seeds across the canopy. Though their calls can seem noisy, they are vital for communication, warning each other of predators or guiding flocks to new feeding grounds. Playful, social, and endlessly active, parakeets embody the energy of the Amazon's skies. A reminder that the rainforest's strength lies in both sound and color. Deep in the shadows of the Amazon rainforest prowls the puma, also known as the mountain lion or cougar. Solitary and stealthy, it is an apex predator, capable of hunting capybaras, deer, and smaller mammals with silent precision. Unlike the jaguar, which thrives in the water, the puma relies on agility and speed. leaping great distances and striking with lightning reflexes. Its elusive nature makes it one of the least seen large cats of the Amazon, yet its presence is crucial for maintaining balance in the ecosystem. A symbol of strength and adaptability, the puma is a reminder of the hidden power moving silently through the jungle. Along the riverbanks and wetlands of the Amazon, the scarlet ibis dazzles the eye with its brilliant crimson feathers. Feeding in flocks, it probes the mud with its long curved beak in search of crustaceans, whose pigments give the bird its striking red hue. When dozens rise into the air together, their wings paint the sky with scarlet. A breathtaking sight against the green forest and blue water. These birds are not only beautiful, but also play a role in controlling aquatic populations, maintaining balance in fragile wetland ecosystems. Graceful and social, the scarlet ibis is a living splash of color in the heart of the Amazon. In the rivers, lakes, and flooded forests of the Amazon, turtles thrive as ancient survivors of the waterways. From the giant South American river turtle to smaller species, they are crucial to aquatic ecosystems, feeding on vegetation, insects, and even carrion. Females crawl onto sandy banks to lay hundreds of eggs, continuing a cycle of life that has lasted for millions of years. Yet, despite their armor, they are vulnerable to predators like caimans and birds, as well as human hunting. Resilient but at risk, turtles embody the delicate balance between survival and threat in the Amazon's waters. Graceful and cautious, the Amazonian deer moves quietly through the rainforest undergrowth, browsing on leaves, fruits, and shoots. Unlike their larger cousins of the plains, these deer are smaller and adapted to life in dense vegetation, relying on stealth more than speed. Their presence supports predators such as jaguars and pumas, making them a key link in the jungle's food chain. Often shy and rarely seen, deer remind us that even in the world's most crowded ecosystems, silence and subtlety are powerful tools for survival. They are living proof that the Amazon sustains not only the extraordinary and the fierce, but also the gentle and the watchful. High above the heart of Africa lies a vast ocean of green. The Congo rainforest. Stretching across 6 countries, it is the second largest tropical rainforest in the world, surpassed only by the Amazon. Beneath its towering canopy, rivers twist and turn like silver ribbons, feeding the land and sustaining millions of lives. This forest is often called the lungs of Africa, producing vital oxygen and storing enormous amounts of carbon that help stabilize the global climate. but its value goes far beyond the air we breathe. The Congo is home to an astonishing diversity of life. Great apes, forest elephants, colorful birds, and countless plants found nowhere else on Earth. For generations, indigenous peoples have lived here in balance with nature, drawing food, medicine, and culture from the forest's abundance. The Congo rainforest is not just a wilderness. It is a living, breathing sanctuary, a natural treasure that supports both wildlife and humanity. Let's start the video. In first part of the video, we will discuss about the animals of the Congo rainforest. One of the most famous that is related to the Congo rainforest, the gorilla. Surrounded by dense jungle, winding rivers, and a symphony of tropical sounds, is not only vital for the health of the planet, but it also provides the perfect sanctuary for these remarkable primates. With their massive size, muscular build, and intelligent eyes, gorillas have long captured the imagination of humans. But they are far more complex than their fierce appearance suggests. Gorillas are social animals that live in groups called troops, usually led by a dominant silverback male. This leader is responsible for protecting his family, which may include several females and their young. Despite his size and strength, the silverback rules not through aggression, but through guidance, reassurance, and loyalty. Within the troop, there are moments of tenderness that reveal the gentle side of these giants. Mothers cradling their infants, youngsters playfully tumbling through the undergrowth, and even grooming rituals that strengthen bonds. These daily behaviors remind us that gorillas, much like humans, rely on family and community for survival. Their diet reflects their connection to the rainforest itself. Gorillas are primarily herbivores, feeding on leaves, stems, fruit, and the occasional insect. They spend much of their day foraging, shaping trails through the jungle as they move. In doing so, they play a crucial ecological role. By dispersing seeds through their droppings, gorillas help regenerate the forest, ensuring that new plants take root. In this way, the survival of the rainforest and the survival of the gorilla are intertwined. Protecting one means protecting the other, creating a cycle of life that has existed for thousands of years. But life in the Congo is not without danger. Gorillas face threats from habitat destruction, illegal poaching, and even disease transmitted from humans. Deep in the heart of the Congo rainforest lives one of the most elusive giants on Earth, the African forest elephant. Unlike their larger cousins of the savanna, forest elephants are smaller, with straighter tusks that point downward, perfectly adapted for maneuvering through the dense jungle. These tusks are not just tools for defense. They act as nature's chisels, allowing the elephants to strip bark, dig for minerals, and open pathways through the forest. As they roam, they play a vital role in shaping the ecosystem. By feeding on fruits and dispersing seeds far and wide, they act as gardeners of the rainforest. ensuring the growth of new trees that sustain countless other species. Yet, despite their importance, forest elephants are under constant threat. Poaching for ivory and habitat destruction have pushed their numbers into steep decline, making them one of the most endangered animals of the Congo. To glimpse a forest elephant in the wild is to witness not just a creature of immense strength and intelligence, but also a keystone species upon which the very survival of the rainforest depends. The third Congo animal in our list is hippopotamus. Found along the mighty Congo River and its connected wetlands, the hippo is one of the most powerful and fascinating creatures of Africa. Despite their round and almost comical appearance, hippos are considered one of the most dangerous animals on the continent. They can weigh up to 3,000 kilograms, yet they move with surprising agility both in water and on land. Their large bodies are perfectly designed for a semi-aquatic life. Spending most of their day submerged, hippos keep their massive frames cool in the tropical heat, while their eyes, ears, and nostrils stay above the surface, always alert to danger. Hippos are social animals, living in groups known as pods, which are usually dominated by one powerful male. Within these pods, constant communication takes place through grunts, bellows, and even underwater sounds that humans cannot hear. At sunset, they leave the rivers and swamps, marching silently in the dark to graze on grasses. A single hippo can eat over 40 kilograms of vegetation in one night, shaping the grasslands around the rainforest edges. Males often engage in violent battles to defend their stretch of river, opening their jaws nearly 180 degrees to display huge canine teeth that can crush bone with ease. This combination of size, strength, and unpredictability makes them both feared and respected. In the Congo ecosystem, hippos are more than just giants of the river. They are engineers of the waterways. Among the hidden treasures of the Congo rainforest is a bird so rare and mysterious that many people outside Africa have never heard of it. The Congo peafowl. Unlike its more flamboyant relatives in Asia, the Congo peafowl carries an elegance of its own. With a striking blend of deep blue, green, and chestnut feathers that shimmer when touched by sunlight filtering through the forest canopy. Endemic to the Congo Basin, it is the only peafowl species native to Africa, making it a true symbol of the rainforest's uniqueness. The Congo peafowl is a ground-dwelling bird, often seen foraging through the leaf litter for fruits, seeds, and insects. Its ability to remain hidden in the dense undergrowth has helped it survive, but also makes sightings extremely rare. Discovered by science only in the 1930s, it quickly became recognized as a living link between African guinea fowl and the Asian peacocks. Bridging two worlds of evolution. Despite its beauty, The Congo peafowl faces serious threats from deforestation and hunting, leaving its population in decline. To encounter this elusive bird in the wild is to witness one of nature's best-kept secrets, a shy yet dazzling reminder of the irreplaceable biodiversity of the Congo rainforest. In the Congo rainforest, one of the most intelligent birds in the world makes its home, the African gray parrot. With soft ash-colored feathers and a bright red tail, this parrot may not look as dazzling as some tropical species, but its true brilliance lies in its mind. Known for extraordinary problem-solving skills and the ability to mimic human speech, the gray parrot has long fascinated scientists and bird lovers alike. In the wild, they live in flocks, filling the forest with sharp calls and whistles as they feed on seeds, fruits, and nuts. Sadly, their intelligence has also made them a target for the illegal pet trade, pushing populations into decline. Yet in the Congo canopy, the African gray remains a voice of the forest, a symbol of intelligence and communication in the wild. Among the towering trees of the Congo, a loud, echoing call announces the presence of one of the rainforest's most distinctive birds, the hornbill. With their large, curved bills and striking casques atop their beaks, hornbills are impossible to mistake. They play a vital role in the forest, swallowing fruits whole and carrying seeds across great distances, ensuring the renewal of trees. But what makes hornbills truly remarkable is their unusual nesting behavior. The female seals herself inside a tree cavity with mud and droppings, leaving only a small slit through which the male passes food until the chicks are ready to emerge. This unique partnership is a testament to the resilience and cooperation of life in the Congo. Watching a hornbill soar through the jungle is like seeing a fragment of prehistory glide across the skies. If we talk about the reptile of the Congo, the crocodile, master of the rivers, is a predator whose design has hardly changed in millions of years. In the Congo basin, both the fearsome Nile crocodile and the smaller, secretive dwarf crocodile lurk beneath the surface of swampy waters. With eyes and nostrils positioned high on their heads, they can remain almost invisible, watching silently as prey approaches the shoreline. When the moment is right, they explode with terrifying speed, dragging fish, antelope, or even unsuspecting birds beneath the water. As apex predators, crocodiles maintain balance in the aquatic world, preventing overpopulation of other species. But they are more than hunters. They are architects of their habitat, creating burrows and water holes that sustain life for countless animals during the dry season. In sharp contrast to the crocodile's brute strength, the chameleon embodies patience and subtlety. Hidden among the rainforest leaves, these lizards move with an almost hypnotic rhythm, step by step, swaying as though they were leaves in the breeze. Their most remarkable feature is, of course, their ability to change color. While often thought to be camouflage, this transformation is also a complex language, signaling mood, temperature, and even readiness to mate. But perhaps even more extraordinary are their eyes, which can move independently, scanning two directions at once, and their lightning-fast tongues that strike insects with deadly accuracy in a fraction of a second. And then, among the rainforest floor and near riverbanks, lives a creature small in size but mighty in power, the poison dart frog. Adorned in brilliant colors of blue, yellow, and red, these tiny amphibians are walking warnings. Their skin secretes potent toxins, strong enough in some species to deter or even kill predators. Indigenous peoples have long respected their danger, historically using the frog's secretions to coat the tips of blow darts, giving the animal its name. Yet behind this deadly defense lies a vital ecological role. By feeding on ants, termites, and other small insects, dart frogs help regulate insect populations in the forest. Their vivid colors are nature's way of saying, "Do not touch." But they also remind us of the fragile beauty and danger woven into the fabric of the Congo's biodiversity. In the vast and untamed Congo basin, antelopes move with quiet elegance, weaving through the thick undergrowth and emerging into open clearings. Unlike the great herds of East Africa, these antelopes live in solitude or in small groups, perfectly adapted to the dense forests and wetlands that surround them. The Sitatunga, with its long, splayed hooves, glides effortlessly through swamps, while the nimble duiker vanishes like a whisper among the trees. Each plays a vital role in the forest's survival, dispersing seeds and feeding predators, maintaining the delicate balance of life in one of the planet's most extraordinary ecosystems. As the sun sets over the Congo rainforest, the skies fill with shadows in motion. Bats take flight, their wings beating silently against the heavy, humid night air. From tiny insect-eating species that protect the forest from swarms of mosquitoes to enormous fruit bats with wingspans stretching a meter across, they are unsung heroes of the jungle. By scattering seeds and pollinating countless plants, fruit bats ensure the rainforest continues to flourish. Though often misunderstood, these creatures of the night are in truth the tireless gardeners of the Congo, shaping the future of this wild and ancient land. Hidden deep within the emerald forests of the Congo lives one of Africa's most secretive treasures, the bongo. With a rich chestnut coat streaked with white stripes, it blends seamlessly into the shadows, almost invisible to the human eye. Emerging mostly under the cover of darkness, it feeds on leaves, fruits, and roots, using its spiraled horns to part the dense foliage. Shy and elusive, the bongo is rarely seen. A ghost of the rainforest that embodies the mystery and beauty of Congo's wildlife. It is a symbol of survival, a reminder of the secrets still guarded by the ancient jungle. At the edges of Congo's wetlands, a tall and graceful figure rises against the morning light, the crowned crane. Its golden crown of feathers glimmers like sunlight, and its wings unfold in a dance of elegance. Feeding on insects, grains, and small creatures, it patrols the swamps with regal poise, often calling out in trumpeting cries that echo across the water. These cranes are not only a spectacle of beauty, but also an important part of the ecosystem, keeping insect populations in balance while fertilizing the land. The crowned crane is a living jewel of Congo's skies, a bird that unites grace with survival. Beneath the swirling waters of the mighty Congo River, eels twist and glide through hidden channels, their sleek bodies built for survival in one of the most powerful river systems on Earth. Some are hunters, striking at fish and crustaceans with lightning speed, while others spend their days buried in sand and mud, waiting for the cover of night. These secretive creatures are vital to the river's ecology, recycling nutrients and providing food for larger predators. In the murky depths, the eel is both a predator and a prey, a silent force in the endless rhythm of the Congo's aquatic life. In the grassy savannas at the edge of the Congo rainforest, a spotted shadow moves with deadly grace, the serval. With its long legs and oversized ears, it is perfectly adapted for the hunt, listening intently for the faint rustle of rodents hiding in tall grasses. Then, with an explosive leap, it pounces, striking with unrivaled precision. The serval may appear delicate with its slender frame, but it is a fierce and skilled predator, capable of surviving in both open grasslands and woodland edges. Here in Congo, it rules the twilight hours, a small but powerful cat in a land of giants. Along the rivers and marshlands of the Congo, a flash of white breaks the green landscape, the egret. Elegant and patient, it stands motionless in shallow water, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. With a sudden lunge, its sharp beak pierces the surface, capturing fish, frogs, or insects. Often seen in groups, egrets follow the rhythms of the river, moving with the floodwaters and nesting in colonies high in the trees. Beyond their beauty, they are crucial to the wetlands' balance, controlling populations of aquatic creatures and signaling the health of these fragile ecosystems. On the wide lakes and slow-moving rivers of the Congo, the great white pelican soars in graceful formation, its enormous wings carrying it effortlessly across the sky. With its vast throat pouch, it is a master fisherman, scooping up schools of fish in a single synchronized plunge, alongside others of its kind. These social birds live in large colonies, their cooperative hunts a spectacle of precision and teamwork. On land they appear ungainly, but in the air and water they are majestic, embodying the spirit of Congo's wetlands. Here, the weather is dictated by the rhythm of the equator. The days are warm and humid, with temperatures often lingering between 24 and 27 degrees Celsius, creating a heavy tropical air that blankets the forest. Rain is never far away, Towering clouds gather in the afternoons, unleashing sudden downpours that drench the forest floor and feed the endless rivers. Some regions receive more than 2,000 millimeters of rainfall each year, making the Congo one of the wettest places on the planet. Unlike regions marked by harsh extremes, the Congo's seasons are subtle, divided not into summer and winter, but into wet and dry. Even the dry season is mild, for the rainforest never truly rests. Its trees remain green, its rivers continue to flow, and its creatures thrive under the steady warmth. High in the mountains, the air cools, but in the lowland jungles, the humidity often clings above 80%. Wrapping the landscape in a constant mist. This stable climate, warm and wet, has allowed the Congo to flourish as a cradle of biodiversity, nurturing life in every corner, from the smallest insect to the great forest elephant. In the shadow of the Congo's vast rainforest lives a people whose history is as old as the forest itself. The indigenous tribes of the Congo, often referred to collectively as the Pygmy peoples, are among the oldest continuous cultures in Africa. For thousands of years, they have lived in harmony with the rainforest, moving through its endless green corridors with a knowledge passed down through generations. To them, the forest is not merely a home. It is a living partner, a source of food, shelter, medicine, and spiritual guidance. Life here follows the rhythm of nature. Families build small, temporary huts from leaves and branches, shifting their camps as the seasons and resources demand. Hunting and gathering form the heart of their survival. With finely crafted bows, nets, and traps, they pursue antelope and wild boar, while women gather fruits, nuts, and honey. Every plant, every tree has meaning, from healing wounds to curing fevers. Their knowledge of medicinal plants is extraordinary, shaped by centuries of careful observation. Songs and rituals accompany their daily lives, honoring the spirits of the forest and seeking balance between people and nature. Despite their deep connection to the land, the indigenous peoples of the Congo face immense challenges. Expansion of agriculture, logging, and modern development have pushed many from their ancestral lands. In some places, they struggle with marginalization, their traditions threatened by the pressures of the outside world. Yet, their resilience endures. Across the Congo Basin, communities continue to preserve their languages, music, and customs, teaching children the ways of their ancestors. For them, identity is inseparable from the forest. To lose the forest would be to lose themselves. The story of the indigenous people is, in truth, the story of the Congo itself. A tale of survival, adaptation, and deep respect for the natural world. In their songs, in their traditions, and in their lives lived close to the earth, they carry the wisdom of humanity's oldest partnership, the bond between people and the land that sustains them. The Congo Basin is home to one of the richest collections of plant life on Earth. A vast green kingdom that stretches as far as the eye can see. Towering above the forest canopy are giant trees like mahogany, iroko, and sapele, their crowns forming a living roof that shields the forest floor from the sun. Beneath them grows an astonishing variety of plants, orchids with delicate blooms, lianas and vines twisting skyward in search of light, and giant ferns unfurling in the humid air. Every layer of this rainforest is alive with growth. From mosses carpeting fallen logs to ancient hardwoods that stand for centuries. But the plants of the Congo are more than just beautiful. They are vital to life itself. They produce the oxygen that fuels the forest, regulate the climate of an entire continent, and provide food and medicine for countless species, including people. Indigenous communities rely on bark, roots, and leaves to heal wounds and treat disease, while fruits, nuts, and palms sustain their daily lives. Even the mighty oil palm and wild coffee have their origins here. Yet these plants also face great threats, as logging and deforestation place pressure on this delicate balance. Still, the Congo remains one of Earth's last great botanical strongholds, a reminder of nature's power to sustain, to heal, and to inspire. Costa Rica is one of the most biodiverse places on Earth. Home to over 500,000 species. In its rainforests, mountains, and coastlines, incredible animals thrive. Let's take a closer look at the wildlife of Costa Rica. Deep within the rainforests of Costa Rica moves a silent and powerful predator. With unmatched strength and piercing eyes, it rules the jungle as the apex hunter. Rarely seen, this elusive creature symbolizes both mystery and balance. Camouflaged among the leaves, this small predator strikes with lightning speed. Its beauty hides a venom that commands both respect and caution. High in the treetops, this gentle creature moves in slow motion. Its calm rhythm mirrors the peaceful spirit of Costa Rica's rainforests. Small and agile, this lively primate leaps through the treetops in energetic groups, filling the rainforest with movement and sound. In the depths of the rainforest lives a creature designed for precision. With powerful claws, it tears into insect nests. And with an extraordinary tongue, it gathers its tiny prey. Bright colors and oversized beaks make these birds one of the rainforest's most striking residents. Their large bills may look heavy, but are surprisingly light, helping them pluck fruit with ease. Living high in the canopy, they glide gracefully between branches, their calls echoing through the trees. More than just beautiful, they play an important role in spreading seeds, ensuring new life continues to flourish across the forest. Graceful and alert, this gentle animal moves quietly through the forest. Its white tail flashes like a signal as it slips away from danger. Among the branches rests a reptile that blends seamlessly with its surroundings. Its vibrant green body allows it to disappear into the leaves, while sharp claws and a strong tail make it an expert climber. Calm by nature, it spends its days basking in the sun and feeding on tender plants, a true symbol of the forest canopy. Off the Pacific coast, giants of the ocean rise from the depths in a breathtaking display. These seasonal visitors travel thousands of miles to breed and nurture their young in warmer seas. Their powerful songs echo through the water, a timeless reminder of nature's greatest migration. In the shadowed forest moves a silent hunter. Strong and adaptable, it roams vast territories from mountains to lowland jungle. With keen senses and unmatched agility, this solitary predator rules through stealth, a master of survival rarely seen by human eyes. Perched quietly above the water, this small bird waits with unshakable focus. In a sudden dive, it breaks the surface with precision, seizing its prey in a flash of motion. Bright colors and swift movements make it one of the river's most dazzling hunters. Gliding gracefully through the waves, this ancient mariner has roamed the oceans for over 100 million years. Returning to sandy shores, females lay the next generation of life beneath the moonlit sky. Though fragile in their early days, those that survive grow into powerful swimmers. crossing entire oceans in a journey of endurance and survival. Playful and intelligent, these social creatures move in perfect harmony with the sea. Communicating with clicks and whistles, they hunt together and leap joyfully above the waves. A symbol of freedom and unity in the ocean. With wings that span several meters, this gentle giant glides effortlessly through the blue. Feeding on tiny plankton, it drifts like a shadow beneath the surface. Graceful and serene, embodying the quiet majesty of the sea. With brilliant red, yellow, and blue plumage, these birds bring a burst of color to the rainforest sky. Flying in pairs or small flocks, their harsh calls echo through the canopy. More than just a spectacle, they are vital seed dispersers, helping the forest renew itself with every flight. Skimming just above the waves, this coastal hunter scans the surface with sharp eyes. In a sudden plunge, it dives headfirst, emerging with a catch held firmly in its bill. Graceful in flight and powerful in the air, it is a master of the shoreline skies. Shimmering in emerald green with flowing tail feathers, this bird is a living jewel of the cloud forest. Once sacred to ancient civilizations, it remains a rare and treasured sight today. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it and would like to see more, let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing wildlife content.